Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? I'm sorry that I'm 30 minutes late. I'm so sorry. It's just that I was preparing a lot of stuff, and in the end, I was like, okay, I have everything ready. And then I realized I don't have the thumbnail. So I had to I had to rush and do the thumbnail. I usually have like an idea and I write it down for the thumbnail and for the titles and for the title of the video. But I forgot to do all of that. So that's why it took me some time. It's okay, life happens. Yes. I mean, I'm usually like 15 minutes late max, but today it was 30 minutes, so I'm sorry. So how is everyone doing? Um so I'm very happy and also it's kind of weird but it's true. Um 5 years with Dynamite. 5 years with Dynamite. I just cannot believe that it's been 5 years. Where's my screen? Here. So remember to vote for Jimin for the BMAs. These are the power hour time zones. So you can vote 20 times instead of regular 10 times. And happy 5 years with Dynamite. I mean, it is amazing. And I just cannot believe that it's been 5 years. My sister is a Dynamite army, and I just cannot believe that she's been an army for 5 years. I just I cannot believe it. And also, it's just if you still think that Dynamite is like one of the newest releases, no, it's not. It's like half a decade old. Half a decade old. 5 years with Dynamite. It feels like yesterday, exactly. Now, we're going for the record of, I don't even remember the name. It's like fastest, or not fastest, but like first K-pop music video to reach 2 billion, or is it fastest? I don't even remember by now. On YouTube. So our goal is 2 billion and we need to do it fast. We're actually doing pretty good, but we have slowed down a little bit. We used to do like 700,000 views a day, and now we are doing 500,000. So let's go back to it and let's continue watching the Dynamite music video on YouTube. Let's see. This is some instructions on how to play the music video. It's honestly it's very easy. Just watch the music video um while you're watching other things. Remember to go back to Dynamite and continue streaming it. But here are some um specifications that I already talked about last time. So isn't it first group with a music video with 2 billion and the song on Spotify to have 2 billion? I'm not sure because Dynamite already has 2 billion on Spotify, right? Um Actually I have Spotify open for some reason. Mm, yes, Dynamite it's 2 billion and 100,000 million views on Spotify. So now we need to match those numbers and it has to be 2 billion on YouTube. this is something that not a lot of artists can do, because sometimes artists, maybe they are very successful in one platform, maybe because of different reasons. I don't know. I don't want to accuse anyone of anything. But with BTS, their numbers always match. So if they have like 2 billion views on YouTube, they usually have 2 billion views on streaming platforms like Spotify, because their numbers match and are organic. So let's continue watching the Dynamite music video. And I just can't believe it that it's 5 years. Does the stream count if you're not on that window? Yes, if you put it on the background, um, I think it counts. I I play it like that sometimes, because even when I watch a regular YouTube video, sometimes I just want to hear, so I just put it on another window. Just make sure that YouTube the volume is all the way up, and you can control your device's volume. Okay, so while we're also celebrating 5 years with Dynamite, remember that our Spotify priorities are Don't Say You Love Me and Permission to Dance on Stage, the album. How are we doing with Don't Say You Love Me? So with Don't Say You Love Me, um, I mean, we're doing good. We're doing better than number one. So we're getting there. We can surpass them. It's just that we can surpass, well, not surpass number one, but we can reach number one position. The thing is that we need to do it fast, because the year is about to end. So we need to get this record as soon as possible. We need to make Don't Say You Love Me be number one as soon as possible. So let's make sure to do that. This is a Spotify. And then Permission to Dance on Stage, the album. These are the most stream live albums like K-pop acts in Spotify history. And as you can see, number 4 is Permission to Dance Live on Stage by BTS. So let's make it number 1 immediately. Immediately. I forgot to put the I forgot to put the screen, as always. I'm sorry. As always, I forget. I was saying Permission to Dance on Stage, the album. It's number 4. So let's make it number 1 immediately. Honestly, the gap is not that big, but we are doing only 1 million, about 1 million um, every day. So it will take us like some days, you know? So let's just do it faster. Like, let's increase our numbers for Permission to Dance on Stage live. We also have Fake Love. I believe we will reach the goal for Fake Love this week, which is 1 billion. As you can see, we are only 5 million streams away from reaching 1 billion for Fake Love. And I'm going to be completely honest, okay? I love that BTS's most popular songs in Spotify are Dynamite and My Universe. But I love that Fake Love is now the most streamed song daily, and that is why it's number 1, and that's why it's number 1 here on the popular section of Spotify. I like that it's Fake Love above My Universe and Dynamite, because Fake Love deserves, Fake Love was ahead of its time when it was released in 2018. It was a popular song, yes. It gave BTS a lot of opportunities in the US and in the Western market and all around the world. But I want Fake Love to have like its own moment. And I feel like now it's having it, because it's about to reach 1 billion and it's very popular right now. It's technically the most popular BTS song right now. Right now, because we're all streaming it. so it can reach 1 billion. So once it reaches 1 billion, I hope we don't drop Fake Love. And our next goal after Fake Love, I don't remember which one it is, but in that list, there is a Spring Day, Permission to Dance. Um, but I just want I want these songs, Korean songs, to have their moments. So until we have the official BTS comeback, I love that we're doing this for Fake Love and other songs. Boy with Love already has 1 billion streams on Spotify. So I don't think it's Boy with Love. Spring Day still hasn't reached 1 billion. No, it has not. Um I don't remember. It was Save Me. It was I had a list, but I forget. I forgot. Life Goes On. Yes, it's Life Goes On. It's Permission to Dance. It's Spring Day. Some of the songs that are closer to 1 billion after Fake Love. So first, let's focus on Fake Love just for these days. As always, it's not like the biggest priority right now. It's not time sensitive, but it's still it's great because Fake Love is going to reach 1 billion soon. Spring Day needs that billion played from Spotify too. Yes, and this is this is what I want. Like, of course, I love the achievements for Dynamite and My Universe, and also Left and Right and Butter and all of these songs. It's just that I love that Fake Love gets to have its moment. DNA, Not Today. Those are the songs that are closer to 1 billion. DNA has reached 1 billion already, right? I believe it has not. On Spotify, it has not. But let's focus on Fake Love for now and let's see which is the next song that can reach 1 billion. Other priorities but that are not as big as this one. The priorities are Don't Say You Love Me and Permission to Dance on Stage, the album, because this is time sensitive. Like we need to increase the numbers right now. There's no tomorrow. It has to be right now. But you can use fillers such as Fake Love, Killing It Girl, Winterhead, Who, 3D, Hegum, and Wildflower because those also have particular goals as well. But if you don't have time, remember the priorities. Fake Love becomes the most streamed song by Korean/K-pop boy group on Spotify in 2025, surpassing Dynamite. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, Fake Love surpassed Dynamite. Technically, it's the most popular BTS song on Spotify right now, and it has surpassed Dynamite, specifically on Spotify when it comes to streams from this year in 2025. So, in my mind, like the song of the year, the BTS song of the year is Fake Love. Let's go, Fake Love. I'm talking about how much I love Fake Love and how Fake Love is having its moment, while the title is Happy 5 Years with Dynamite. I'm sorry. Dynamite is also an amazing song, and I will forever defend Dynamite. And Dynamite deserves also, today is Dynamite's day, so we love that. Permission to Dance on Stage live album has surpassed 100 million streams on Spotify, fastest live album by an Asian artist to do so. And these are the top 5 fastest live albums to hit 100 million streams in Spotify history. Number 2 is Permission to Dance on Stage, with 30 days. As always, our competition, Beyonce and Taylor Swift. Like, why does it have to be like this? But we are doing amazing. I love that this is the competition that we're talking about. Hi BTS being BTS. Happy 5th to Dynamite. We love Dynamite, and I just cannot believe that it's been 5 years. I just cannot believe that it's been 5 years. Especially because in my mind, my sister is a baby army, and she is a Dynamite army. And he's like, no, then she's not a baby army then. She's not a baby army. It makes no sense. How many streams does Magic Shop has? I don't remember. That is such a random song, but I can assure you, Magic Shop is not close to 1 billion at all. It's not in the top um, 10 of the next BTS songs that are going to reach 1 billion yet. Half a decade, yes. 5 years is not baby. I know. I just cannot believe that my sister is not a baby army anymore. Because in my mind, she always she always will be a baby army because she became an army after I became an army. 2020 was a fever dream. Exactly. This is for armies who are in India. You can get 3 months of Spotify Premium and 2 months of YouTube Premium with this Swiggy app. So I don't know. I think you should give it a try. It says with Swiggy One membership for just 1 rupee, I'm guessing, you also get 3 months of Spotify Premium, 2 months of YouTube Premium. So if you're in India, maybe try this this deal because it looks very, very good. She's not a baby army anymore. No, she's not anymore. Is that in my mind she is. Okay, so let's talk about this mama thing because it seems like Mona Lisa by J-Hope can be it has a chance to be nominated. I don't see many talking about this, but Mona Lisa has a chance to be nominated for Mama 2025 and we need to increase the streams. Please add the song to your playlist. It's currently gaining less than 500K. Okay, so let's see the full picture because I'm not sure about this. Okay, so it seems like these are going to be nominated for Best Dance Performance Male Solo for Mama. Mona Lisa, according to these predictions, is number 2, and this counts digital and album sales and Spotify when it comes to global. So our Spotify streams contribute to this. So we should increase our streams for Mona Lisa. I wanted to read something about this because I was a little confused. So as we know, remember the priorities, which are Don't Say You Love Me and Permission to Dance on Stage Live. Why are those the priorities? Because those are time sensitive. But we can also increase our streams for Mona Lisa if we include Mona Lisa a couple of times. Does YouTube stand? Do YouTube, I guess, streams count? I believe they don't count because here it says, and correct me if I'm wrong, here it says the data source is Circle, digital, and album sales, and Spotify, global. So I believe the way we help Mona Lisa get nominated for this award for the Mamas is by streaming on Spotify. And this is global, so all of us can help. So if you have already your playlist, you can replace a few songs in the queue with Mona Lisa whenever you're streaming. After you start playing a playlist, edit the queue by removing 1 or 2 songs and adding Mona Lisa instead. Okay, let me see this because Hannah sent me this, but let's figure it out together. Let's figure it out together. This. You can edit the queue. Wait. So this is option 1. After you start playing a playlist, you already play the playlist, edit the queue by removing 1 or 2 songs, okay, and adding Mona Lisa instead. This is the queue. So I'm guessing So we move the playlist. Oh, I get it. So you already have your playlist for Don't Say You Love Me and Permission to Dance on Stage. So you add Mona Lisa a couple of times and then delete other songs off the playlist and then add Mona Lisa instead. You can't see. Again. Okay, so let me repeat it. You play your playlist. This is, for example, Don't Say You Love Me and Permission to Dance focused. You can search for any playlist really. So you search for a playlist, you play the playlist, and then you add Mona Lisa in the queue. You add Mona Lisa in the queue, and then you can see here Mona Lisa a bunch of times. You put Mona Lisa's a couple of times around the playlist and then delete other songs. It's kind of like replacing it. So this is one method. Option two, let's see option two. Option two is a new playlist. What do you mean I can't play it? Now I have Yoongi's Yoongi's song in my mind. Dun 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 dun. Wait, so I can't play? Oh, here. So we have, I'll share my screen. I'll share it. Okay. So we have option two. Create a new playlist based on an existing playlist, then edit it to include Mona Lisa more often throughout. This way, you won't have to keep editing the queue. That would make sense. You would edit the playlist instead of editing the queue. For example, this. I think it makes sense. It's pretty easy. I think it was you in a video a while back that said we could promote BTS songs by using the song on TikTok. Yes. Using the song on TikTok helps a lot. But for this specifically, we're talking about the mamas. So it is important we stream Mona Lisa on Spotify so we increase J-Hope's chances of getting nominated and win even this Mama Award. Mona Lisa has a chance, not Killing It Girl, for example. It's not the focus. We're just trying to increase streams for Mona Lisa a little bit. Yes, because remember, the priority right now is Don't Say You Love Me and the album Permission to Dance on Stage Live. Those are the focus playlists that you should be playing. But because of Mama, it can be cool if we can increase our numbers for Mona Lisa a little bit so he has more chances of getting nominated and win. So thank you. They were saying that they needed to increase domestic streaming, which we really can't do much about. So we cannot do a lot when it comes to domestic streaming, but here they count global Spotify streams. So we are global. If you're not from South Korea, we are global. Well, I guess they would also come from South Korea. So globally, by streaming Mona Lisa on Spotify, we can all help with this. So we can participate in this. Okay. So Namjoon literally probably like an hour ago, he just posted this. Maybe like more than 1 hour ago. But yeah, he's sharing his vinyl record for Right Place, Wrong Person. Has anyone got it? Because as I mentioned, breaking news on Monday, I don't have Right Place, Wrong Person yet. I will get it. But my sister got me Hope on the Stage. You have it. I'm so jealous. It's so pretty. I want it. And it seems like it has big pictures, which is my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing when it comes to the albums and the vinyl records. I ordered it, but it hasn't arrived yet. So you just need to wait. I don't have a vinyl player. Listen, I also don't have a vinyl player, but I have a lot of BTS vinyl records because I have all of them except for Golden and Red Place Wrong Person. Those are the only two that I'm missing. And I don't have a vinyl player either, but I don't care. I feel like it's more like a collection thing. You know, I like to collect the BTS albums and the BTS vinyl records. Okay, and then okay, so this is a little some things from Ranjin that I will make a video about. Handwritten message and selfie from Jin after he finished performing at Ransok Jin episode tour in Japan. This is a letter by Jin, handwritten. Okay, handwritten after it ended. Hello, armies. This is Jin. To everyone who enjoyed this tour together with me, thank you so very much. I was so happy because each time had a different kind of fun. I got a lot of energy from seeing all of your faces from the stage. I am looking forward for the day we can meet again. From Jin. So cute. I think Drop. I think you're new. I think you're new. So have the members done solo tours or yes, there are three members of BTS had their solo tours. So first it was Yoongi before the military, he had a tour. Then J-Hope had his tour after the military. So just recently earlier this year. And then Jin had his tour it ended some days ago. So yes, three members had solo tours. But now they are all in LA working on the new BTS album that will be released spring of next year. Just giving some context for the baby armies, maybe. And then this is guitar player Park Shin Won shared Jin's post on his Instagram story. Jin shared this picture, and then the guitar player shared that picture of Jin and said, "It's my purple guitar, though, more suited for him." Yes, I'm going to be completely honest. I think Jin looks beautiful playing the guitar, and he does a great job. And then this surprised me because I was not expecting it at all. What do you mean Jin is the one taking the pictures for Wooteo's Instagram? Am I? I'm sorry, but I it didn't cross my mind that it could be Jin taking those pictures. So after abandoning us to tour with Coldplay, now Wooteo's Instagram is not even his. That alien brat. Exposed. I mean, look at this. It is Wootteo shares this picture, and then we have the behind the scenes here. It's June. Totally the biggest surprise. Thank you, because it was a surprise for me. Like I was not expecting it. I was not expecting it. I thought he only took the food pictures. I don't know anything. I guess it would make sense if he just takes the food pictures. Because sometimes he shares pictures that are not selfies. Or well, Wootteo shares pictures that are not selfies. So probably it's like someone from the staff. But still, the fact that at least some pictures are taken by Jen to me is a little bit crazy because I was not expecting it. I thought it was a manager or something. I thought it was like someone from his staff, a staff member. A staff member probably took most of those pics. Totally. I believe that is also a possibility. It's just that I thought that Jim would not take any pictures. But yeah, he's sharing. He took some pictures, and he's with one of those cameras, not even with a phone. Because I also said I thought, yeah, like this has to be like pictures from a phone. Maybe the foot pics were taken by. Oh, I think I read that already. It is a cool thing they added to do those Instagram groups. Did they ever do this before? I know J-Hope did a similar group. I love that they do that. It's almost like a chat. It's like an Instagram chat, but you cannot talk. Only they can talk, and then you can react. I love those. I love those so much. And yes, I sing J-Hope shared in some kind of Instagram group or something like that. More Wootteo merch, please. And then we have Suga. So there is a bunch of these kinds of, what is it, like billboards. Suga has officially won first place in the best position rapper vote on You Pick. So he will receive a Times Square art canvas in Yeongdongpo. So this is one. Then another one, Suga's ad from K-Doll 2025 July monthly ranking is now displayed on Songsu Station until September 17. 9 years with Augusty. I always think, and I already talked about this, I feel like these votings and this kind of collecting votes to get all of these prizes is usually for something like this, like a billboard, which I think it's a nice gesture. It's something that we can try to go for sometimes, but it's not like you shouldn't stress over it, if we lose or something. It's just a billboard, but in this case, it's like some very nice billboards. It's so cute. It is cute. And I like when this happens sometimes. I would have stopped and watched. Same. Actually, I would not just stop and watch. I would stop, watch, and then record it or take a picture of it. Because that's what I do. When I see BTS in the wild, I'm like, I need to take a picture. Or when I listen to BTS in the wild, I have to record it and send it to my sister, because it's like, we know that BTS are like super famous, but still we need to share. And every time that we see BTS out there. Suga's billboard is now up at Shinjuku Unica Vision in Tokyo. So this is from South Korea, and this other one is from Japan. August D's first mixtape, 2020. Yeah, it's like a billboard. And usually it's like there are votings for this. So awesome. Me, when I went to get my nails done, I heard BTS and recorded it immediately. That's what my sister and I do every single time. And we send it to each other. As if it's something like super rare. But it's exciting. I don't know. Every single time that I listen to BTS, I don't know. It's exciting. It's a cool thing. I hope he sees it. Hopefully. And then I cannot talk about this. Don't forget that Yoongi promised to show us his abs on September 1st, 2025. Hello. September 1st, 2025, he wrote. I cannot believe you included that. Excuse me. How am I supposed to not include it? Look, September 1st, 2025. We have to remind him. Like, he has to fulfill his promise. Like, he promised. He wrote it down. It's written. This is like a contract. Now he has to do it. I don't think it's going to happen. Come on. He has to remember he promised. When did he say this? I don't know. When did he say this? Where is this from? Let's remember that Yoongi is a man of his word. He is a man of his word, but he's also very secretive because let's remember all the BTS members were showing their tattoos, their 7 tattoos. And he waited a long time. And then he said, like, why is it such a big deal? Here it is. And he showed it after we were waiting for so long. He promised. I know. He promised. So now he has to do it. I don't care. Now he has to do it. Okay. And then it's 2 years with Jack in the Box. I believe this is from Monday, but still very, very exciting. Where's my title here? Happy 2 years with Jack in the Box. I also cannot believe that it's been 2 years since the solo era started. Amazing album. Amazing beginning of chapter 2. I mean, amazing show stopping never the same. I remember the moment I watched the teaser for More for the first time, which is the pre-release single of Jack in the Box. It was amazing. It was show stopping. It was never the same. We've come such a long way. Yes, because now after chapter 2 and the solo projects, now they are all in LA. As they are saying, working every day except one day a week, 6 days a week on that album. But we did it, and honestly, chapter 2 was also pretty cool. I loved chapter 2 as well. It was difficult because we've never gone through something like this with the solo projects and them being like not together, some of them in the military, and it was all of these things. But I honestly love that Jack in the Box was the beginning. There were so many exciting things, and I just cannot believe that it's been 2 years of that. 2 years of solo projects. I still listen to Jack in the Box with a passion. Listen, Jack in the Box is one of my favorite albums ever. Ever. I love it. Difficult by life changing. Exactly. And J-Hope started all of this. BTS is cooking in LA. As Namjoon is saying, they are cooking right now. They are cooking right now. So yes, happy 2 years with Jack in a Box. More is such a banger. My dad loves it. Listen, up until that point, BTS never released like a real rock song, you know? They always have like rock influences here and there, but specifically that type of rock, kind of like new metal. When I watched More for the first time, I was like, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. I even sent it to my friends who don't listen to BTS at all, don't listen to pop, they just listen to rock and metal. And because it was like, finally, like a quote unquote like real rock song. Like Fake Love and DNA, it was rock by. Fake Love and DNA had these remixes that were rock. They had like rock remixes. Um, but even those were not like official rock releases. I mean, they were, but those were remixes. This was, I feel like, More was the first real rock song that was meant to be like a rock song, and I love it. It was life changing to me. DNA is EDM, I'd say. I would say is pop EDM. But they did release It's called something like Pedal LA Mix or something like that. And it's like a rock version of DNA, which I do like. It's just that it's not the original version. To be honest, I'm scared. The market has changed so much. I have no idea what type of music they will release next. So this is something that happens with BTS and probably like a couple of other artists that I have in my mind, but specifically with BTS because I am a fan of BTS. But I feel like I don't just like BTS's music. I have a trust in BTS's music, which is it's different and something unique. Because I can like an artist's entire discography, but sometimes I don't necessarily have the trust that I'm going to like everything that they release. But with BTS, for some reason, I feel like I do. I have even if it's not my favorite music genre, which happens a lot with BTS because I don't know, I feel like BTS introduces me to a lot of new genres. But even with those, I have the trust that it's going to be good. Even if it's a genre that I've never listened to or that I don't particularly like, they still make it work. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but Bora, my bad. I don't know why that tweet said 2 years. It's 3. Wait, then that means I need to change the title. Wait, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025? It's 3 years. I just changed the title because I cannot believe it. And what is my thumbnail? What is my thumbnail? Oh, I didn't put like a number in the thumbnail. So we're good with the thumbnail. But I just cannot believe it's 3 years. Life time doesn't exist. Time does not exist because what do you mean? What do you mean it's been 3 years with Jack in the Box? Now that makes more sense because I feel like these all of this solo era has been so long and it's like, yeah, it's been 3 years. 3 years is crazy. Maybe it's the physical album that is 2 years old. That would make sense. The physical album that would be 2 years old, but it's actually 3. So I cannot put like a 3 over here. So it's actually 3. Wait, then I need to change the title here as well. Wait, I need to, I must change it. Mm, happy 3. There you go. Happy 3 years with Jack in the Box. Friendly reminder that Jin has been separated from the members for 3 whole years. Now that is not a friendly reminder. You didn't have to say that. That is not a friendly reminder at all. That is not friendly. That is the opposite of friendly, okay? But now we can finally say all of that is over. BTS are together in LA working on their album, going to the beach and having a good time, and we love it. Brutal reminder. More like a brutal reminder. Exactly. We made it, war is over. Yes, because you guys remember when Jin went to the military and we said, this first notice is so heartbreaking. We're going to have to see 6 more notices for the other members of going to the military. And then other like 7 notices saying BTS has completed their military service. Like this member has completed the military service. So many notices, so many waiting and waiting and waiting. And now we don't have to wait anymore. BTS are free and they are all together in LA working on new album and to start a new chapter. We did it. So it's awesome. It's so cute how during their breaks in LA, probably go to the beach all the time when when they can. Yes, because we don't really know. Like they went live this time, but it seems like they go to restaurants and they like walk around the city. They go to stores and they buy things. They go shopping. So I just love that they're having a good time. I mean, they are working. They're saying that they're working very hard on the album, 6 days a week, but still, at least in their free days, they get to relax a little. Um, so let's see this bride dancing to Mona Lisa, and for some reason, it's on Filipino media. So yeah, it's a bride and groom actually.
Sa kanilang reception entrance. Ang galing nila.
I'm sorry, but that is how I dance to Mona Lisa. That's how I personally dance to Mona Lisa. And my sister makes fun of me because I say, "No, like I know the Mona Lisa choreography." And my sister says, "No, you don't." And I'm like, "But I know it in my head." And you need to understand that when it comes to the BTS choreographies, I technically I have to say I probably know like 70% of all BTS choreographies in my mind. In my mind. I know them in my mind. Like I know them. It's just that my body cannot make them fast enough, but I swear I know them. I know like so many choreographies. And I know them in my mind. So Mona Lisa is like I know all the steps. I know like oh like and after this backup dancer goes to this place and then J Hope goes to this place and then they do this. Like I know it in my mind and I can even write an essay explaining all the dance steps. It's just that I cannot do them when I hear the music. I've mind body coordination. It's just like it's not connecting, but I know the choreographies, okay? Thank you. Girl, I dance like Jimin in my mind. Same with mic drop. Okay, mic drop I actually know and can dance. The choreographies that I actually can dance are Boy With Love, Mic Drop, Anpan Man, Go Go, Idol, except for the jump. My legs just don't work with the jump. Um, Dionysus, Black Swan, and that's it. Oh, and I tried learning Run BTS. It's not working for me. That na 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 na, and when they slide, they do like some slide thing with their foot. I cannot. I can't do it. I watch a tutorial and everything, but I can't. I know on two. You know what? I know on two, but all the other choreographies, I do know them in my mind. I know them in my mind, and I make them work in my mind. Thank you. I feel like that's what the bride was kind of doing. Okay, so I wait.
Pumatawa newlywed sa hit single ni BTS sa kanilang reception entrance.
See how she needs to look at him a little bit, like to remember and like copy it. Like I need to do that with all the BTS choreographies that I know in my mind, and I have to like repeat them, but I know them. I know them. I know them in my mind. In my mind, I'm killing it. Exactly. In my mind, I'm doing all the choreographies. I think one of them is an actor slash actress. That would make sense because this is on television. This is on the news. So it would make sense why they are showing this on TV if they are celebrities or one of them is a celebrity. And in this picture, Right. We I shared this already. The picture that Taeyeon shared with the little dog and J-Hope. J-Hope is wearing this shirt, and this is the same shirt. Do you guys think is the actual shirt? Look at this. This is from Bon Voyage, like such a long time ago. Look. It's the same. It's the same. I say it's the same. Is that a spoiler, girl? Now armies are saying that everything is a spoiler. Everything. It's the same pattern. I don't think it's just the same pattern. I think it's the exact same. Even look at this neck part. I say it's the same because the BTS members, something that they have is a washing machine. Um so also the colors are the same. Yes, the same. The colors are the same. The design, like the style is the same. Mm, I'm going to say it's the same shirt. Now, if it's not the same shirt, that means that he liked it once, many years went by, and he bought another one in the exact same pattern and design and colors and everything. He basically bought the same twice or bought it after. Bon Voyage 5 in LA. I would love that. I would love that. I love Bon Voyage. I love Bon Voyage. Now, we have Jimin shares video with V in the beach. Um, I just cannot believe that he shared this. And then Taeyeon reposted it on his Instagram stories. I just I can't with this. So very romantic. They're holding hands and waiting for the waves. Soulmates. I know. Soulmates. They're having the best time ever. So it looks like it's from the same day when the BTS members went live on Weavers. Love that he didn't bother with a caption. Yes, no caption, no song, no nothing. I mean, just a video, just this video. Holding hands in the sea. And they start teasing each other. I love them. They were trying not to be beat by the waves. It's kind of like a game. I can't with the holding. They're not just holding their hands together, but they are like going up like this and waiting for the waves to come. And it's just so cute. So Jimin shared this on Instagram and then Taeyeon reposted it on his Instagram stories. Them not letting go of each other's hands is breaking news in my house. It is. It's also breaking news in my house. It's like that meme of otters holding hands in water. And here I have real subtitles of what they're saying. Yes, they're very far away from the camera, but there are subtitles because they are saying something and you can hear it very, very clearly. These are not fake subtitles, okay? So don't say that they are fake. They are 100% correct. This is exactly what they're saying, okay? Maybe you cannot hear it. How they did it, it's just like amazing hearing. Like, this is like real subtitles, okay? See, that's exactly what they said. I can't with him. Because he thought his pants were... He thought his pants were down. And also, the sound is not like... The person did not edit it like this. Like, the sound... Like, Jimin can just do that. Like, whenever he does something, there's a soundtrack around him. So that is part of... That's from real life. This is not an edit. And these subtitles are 100% real, okay? Mission begins to take off his pants. Not on my watch. Reminds me of that G-Hope ad they tried to do in a hotel room and Jimmy had nothing under his robe. I remember that. Oh my God. I remember that. Mission Impossible. Yes, that is like... That is the music that surrounds Jimin and Taeyeon. That is just like... They can do that. It's like magic, but they can do that. This is not like an edit or anything like that. You are my soulmate. Of course, friends. And then we have... So on... What was it? On Monday, I shared these videos of Taeyeon for this compost coffee. Actually, I have another title. Yes. V shines for compost coffee. So I shared this on Monday and I had like a... You guys know that I'm an expert in the Korean language and I can translate like this immediately. But on Monday I had kind of like a headache and I was like, I don't want to translate for you guys. Like I'm always translating and my head hurts. So someone in the comments, Lost in Translations, shared the translation for you. So I don't have to suffer from headaches because I know like I'm always translating for you guys. So on Monday I decided not to, but here is a translation from this person. But also if you go to the video now, they finally added translations for all of us in English. Wait, this one has no translation. Here, English. Why do people drink coffee? And then from morning to night, through work and rest. Okay, now it makes sense why she's there. How many cups of coffee have you needed to get here? And how many more will you keep going? Okay, now it makes sense because I was like, when we were watching on Monday, I was like, Taeyeon, why are you next to that guy on his bed? And why are you hugging this random worker from the back? And now it makes sense because he's talking about like, we all need coffee. We drink it all the time and stuff like that. With real coffee, real self. Coffee as coffee should be. Compost coffee. Amazing. So here's the translation. I recommend you guys go and rewatch the ad now with subtitles. So it makes more sense. And also we give another view. And here's the other one. Wait, subtitles.
달콤하고 부드럽게.
Sweet and mellow.
돌체 세레나데.
Okay.
청량하고 시원하게.
Crisp and cool.
유자 스타카토.
It's
활기차게
the name of the drink.
알렉으로 커피부터 음료까지
From coffee to
당신을
pours,
위해
crafted for your summer. A special blend composed by V. Now what compose?
버버스 커피
Oh, it's especially created by him. I
버버스
wish
커피
I wish I could try it. It looks really delicious. So amazing. We now have translations. I can't have coffee a lot because it's bad for me. Honestly, I was never a fan of coffee. I don't know why. I never was. However, I have to drink coffee and because I suffer from migraines. It's like a hereditary thing. My dad has it, like some members from my family, and it's like very bad headaches. And it happens all the time. And it's so frustrating. So I tried different actually this from last weekend, the weekend before that one. I saw on TikTok because I couldn't stand it. I couldn't taking like pills specifically for my migraine is like so annoying every single time. So I said, let me look for other remedies. And I saw put cold or ice in your neck and then in your feet, heat. I tried that. It didn't help me out at all. Then they also said, try something with a lot of salt, like French fries, and a drink with a lot of caffeine. So, like Coke or certain sodas have like a lot of caffeine, and also, of course, coffee. So I tried coffee with French fries with a lot of salt, and that helped me immediately. So if you suffer from migraines or if you have a migraine, do that. Caffeine and salt, something with salt, a lot of salt. And that helped me. And since then, I've been drinking coffee and having a lot of foods with a lot of salt. It's the only way that I can relieve my migraines that is not with a migraine medicine or pill. Caffeine is especially helpful. Yes, because sometimes I eat with just something with salt and it's not enough. It helps a lot, but it's not enough. It's both. You have to do like caffeine and salt if you have a migraine. That is my recommendation. It's the only thing that helped me. When I have a headache, soda helps me because a lot of sodas have caffeine. They have a lot of caffeine. So I agree. Check if certain sodas have like caffeine and they help you a lot. Is it really? I'm gonna try it. Try it. Try it. Try it. Try it. I try so many things, and that is the best way to get rid of my migraines that are not with pills. Okay. I'm more of a tea girl. Coffee is a bit too bitter. Same. I don't love like coffee. I'm more like a tea girl. But I need the caffeine for my migraines because it's unbearable. Like I need to. Try black tea. It has caffeine. Oh, I do drink black tea. I didn't know it has caffeine. This is director Yuk Wan Gon of Taeyoon's compost coffee ad commercials back then and now has posted on Instagram. Okay, let's see. He says this was all improvised. Everything was on the spot. Everything, including the amazing monologues. Everything was improvised, really. That's awesome. The BTS members are professionals. Like they know how to do these promotions. So this was all improvised. Everything was on the spot. Everything. I love it. Now, the real question is in these kinds of ads, because let's remember, this is shared by Compost Coffee. This is like a huge poster. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee in this? I don't see it. I mean, they are promoting, he is promoting coffee. I don't see the coffee. What is happening? Like, where is the coffee? A lot of the ads, there is the coffee there, but this is like an official promotional picture. Where is the coffee? That's my question. Coffee ain't important, Bora. But this is called compost coffee, and it's a coffee ad. So where's the coffee? He is the coffee. Oh my goodness. A brand showing off the ambassador but not the product. Literally. Because we're just seeing the ambassador. Now what's next? Is the drink going to come with a Taeyeon photo card or something? Like, the coffee in this case is not the main character. You know what? And we love that. In a tank top or less. I mean, it's very effective because this is one of the most popular pictures. Look at this tweet. Man, where's the coffee? 21,000 likes. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? And then Taeyeon shared the pictures. He shared, of course, that picture, some behind the scenes. It looks like all of this is for the ad. Because even that with the lemon, that is from the ad that we just watched. Then he's working there. Photo shoot. See, if this is that photo shoot, is that photo shoot? And where's the coffee? I don't know if this is from the coffee ad. Yes, it's from the coffee ad. And the photo shoot is with no coffee there. It's just him. I mean, we love it though. So pretty. I love the photo dumps. I love the photo dumps. By Taeyeon, he's always sharing all of these pictures. Coffee is a mindset. We can say in this case, coffee is a mindset, and he is the ambassador, so it counts. Now, we already talked about how Taeyeon is going to throw the first pitch on August 25th, making the Dodgers. Wait, because I don't know the terms for this. So here's how my mind works. There's like this baseball thing, and they throw the ball, and celebrities throw the ball, and Taeyeon is going to be that celebrity on August 25th. That's how I would explain it, but it's not the right terminology. Like, I know like there's like first pitch celebrity something. So let me just read this. Dodgers ticket sales jumped 5 times overnight on StubHub after V from BTS was announced to throw the first pitch on August 25th, making the Dodgers the first most streamed MLB team this week. So MLB, I learned on Monday that it's Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball. So that's what he's going to do. I still don't know what it is, but if I was close to the area, I would probably have bought tickets and go. This Dodgers bid is huge because the Dodgers is already the team with the most average attendance in the whole league. Amazing. Good for the Dodgers and good for Taeyeon. Like, I don't most average attendance. So I'm guessing they're like the most popular. It's just like what Hobby did. Yeah, so J-Hope did this in Korea, and also Jungkook also did this, I believe, in Korea, but like a long time ago. We're talking like 2015, 2016, like one of those years. Jungkook was the one who did like baseball, the baseball first pitch celebrity thing. No light sticks in the stadium for anyone going. Yes, so we have here, before I share that, for those going to the Dodgers game on Monday, I sent an email about light sticks, and Dodgers said they won't be allowed in. So this is a response from um, Dodgers feedback. It says, thank you for contacting the Los Angeles Dodgers. Unfortunately, we will not allow any light sticks into the stadium. We apologize for the inconvenience, but thank you for your understanding and for reaching out to us in advance. We encourage you to check out our policy, check out our stadium policies, like our clear bag policy, ahead of your visit. So yes, no light sticks for this one. It seems like, so yeah, I wouldn't want them to take my light stick away, or because of the light stick I cannot enter. So I guess just let's just follow the rules. If you're going, don't take your light stick, but you can still cheer for Taeyeon. They can still chant, exactly. So Netflix Philippines shared this video after the news, saying me hearing the news. So yeah, it's like a cute gift. His part is literally going to be a minute, if at that. The rest will probably be just in the box to watch the game if he stays. Totally, just like J Hope. I know it's probably like a minute or less. I know that. But still, it's like the ceremonial first pitch is like a big thing. I don't know anything about baseball, but I do know that celebrities do this. Um, how do I know? I don't know. I just know that it's a thing. But yeah, no light sticks. And then we have only albums by K-pop acts to reach 6 billion streams. 6 billion streams on Spotify history. Number one, we have Proof, two, Love Yourself Answer, three, Map of the Soul 7, and four is now Golden by Jungkook. Oops, no, I didn't mean that. I mean that other one. I'm sorry. I pushed the wrong button. So yeah, Jungkook now joins this list of K-pop acts, which is only BTS. So the next BTS to reach 6 billion streams on Spotify history. Also, Jungkook joins an elite group of 50 artists who has a song surpass 2.5 billion streams on Spotify. So get let's get Jungkook to 3 billion. So if armies can't bring light sticks, can we just bring paper purple heart to show we showed up? I was thinking of that because usually what we can do is, or the armies that want to go and can do is with the phone, the flashlight, put like some purple thing, purple paper, purple something, and it would show as purple. But I don't know if that would be permitted because I was thinking, but what about the game? What about the players? Isn't that like distracting? Like, yes, distracting for the players. So that is probably also prohibited. It won't show in daylight. Then I don't know. Maybe another thing like a small banner that BTS, like some projects usually do, like these small banners. I don't really know. But I think with the cheers alone, they're fine. Like a lot of armies are going to go because of Taeyeon, so doing another extra thing, I mean, sure, but it has to be permitted. I think the cheers will say it all. Yes, I also believe so. Wear purple shirt. I mean, I think that would be a better idea than a banner or like lights or something. Wouldn't it be disrespectful to the players? I mean, it's a game, so I was thinking of that. Something that I feel like has to be a little bit subtle. So it's kind of like not disrespectful to the players. I was kind of thinking of that, and also something that doesn't distract the players or something. Like I don't know anything about baseball. I don't know. I'm just trying to be considerate. Only when he's throwing, then focus on the game. Yes, because even if I was able to go, um, I would go and I would pay attention to Taeyeon when he's doing like the activity. And then I will try to focus a little bit on the game because I don't know anything about baseball and I don't know. I feel like it can be fun to watch the game. Some armies are wearing customized Dodgers jerseys. I mean that also works. Mm, and then okay. These are the most streams K acts across all on-demand audio platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, YouTube Music, etc. So these are all the numbers. Add them all. This is the list. Number one, BTS with 85 billion streams across all on-demand audio platforms. All of them: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, YouTube Music. Look at the difference. Look at the gap. Look at BTS, number one, 85 billion. And number two is only 28 billion. This is what I mean. Like, this is the demand, this is the reality of BTS. And of course, Jungkook and Jimin are also there. So they're also there in the list. These are the most streamed K acts across all on demand audio platforms. This is the reality. Look at the gap. So I always see from time to time some comments on like, I don't really know how BTS is going to do. You need to understand. BTS are even bigger than you can imagine. Look at this gap. It's huge. There's like a 60 billion difference. They're so close. Yes, they only need 60 billion more. So they can reach BTS. So if you combine the next three acts, yes, I guess if this group and this group and this group all combine their discographies, all their music videos, all their songs, they can then reach, maybe compete with BTS. But that would take like so much. It still won't add up, I think. Yeah, I think so. Because when I made those videos back in 2022, 2023, I combined the 10 most, like the 10 next artists who are on the list, and they still wouldn't reach BTS. So Jimin and Jin are on Billboard's World Album Chart this week. Number 5, Permission to Dance on Stage Live, 6, Proof, 16, Muse, and 22, Echo. So congratulations to Jin, Jimin, and BTS. This is Billboard World Albums Chart. And then we have Jin, J-Hope, Jungkook, and Jimin are on Billboard's Global Exclusive US Chart this week. We have Don't Say You Love Me, Killing It Girl, 7, and Who. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's increase. Specifically, we're focusing right now on Don't Say You Love Me, but the other songs are also good, not priorities, but good songs to focus on as well. Only male Korean/K-pop soloist to surpass 1 billion filter streams on Spotify Global Chart. We have Jungkook, Jimin, V, and Jin. Jin is a new entry. He surpassed 1 billion filter streams on Spotify Global Chart. kings as always. We can't sit on our laurels, though. I want the gap to be so wide it would be hard to even come close to. I just wish the other five members are also on that list. Yes, there are different reasons why the other members are not on these lists, but this one specifically. Um, I also want that. I want BTS to be, and also their solo catalogs to be in this list, like all of them at the top. But also, you have to remember these acts right here that you can see, these are 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 4 groups, okay? And these 4 groups have been in the industry almost the same time as BTS. Not exactly, BTS has a couple of extra years. But the other ones, I almost, what is it? I almost, like, I couldn't breathe for a second. Anyways, the other 4 artists have like a long time in the industry. Jungkook and Jimin and all the other members, BTS members, just started. Just think about the fact that Jungkook and Jimin are here and no other K-pop soloist is in this list this high. I also want the other BTS members, the other 5 solo acts, or technically 6 because Suga is under Suga and Augusti. So we can have both of his names here. But we're competing with groups, these 4 groups that are like, they have been in the K-pop industry for a while. They have a lot of music videos. They have dedicated like a lot of time to their music and all of this. So that's technically the competition. So I think we're doing amazing, especially knowing that BTS is number 1 with such a big margin, with such a big gap. So the other BTS members deserve to be in this list as well. And Jungkook and Jimin deserve to be higher. But let's remember that it's just been 3 years of the BTS members as solo artists. And for some of them, it's not even been 3 years. So we can take that into consideration. And then Don't Say You Love Me is now Jin's longest charting solo song on Billboard Global excluding 200 USA chart. Now, first of all, congratulations. Amazing, beautiful, show-stopping, never the same. But I do realize something. Look at this list. This is the Billboard Global excluding 200 USA chart, which is the same one as this one. And if you exclude, think of radio play that happens in the US, which is so strong. And there are so many, we talked about it, like pay for play. A lot of things happening in the US when it comes to radio and also on streaming platforms. And despite all of that, with certain artists, and despite all of that, the BTS members are still on this list, but they are specifically on this list. Billboard Global excluding the US. I feel like that says a little bit of something because if you include the US, you see how different the US is to the rest of the world. A song is maybe very, very popular around the world, but the US is like, if you don't do this pay for play for radio, it doesn't matter how big you are in the world, you're not getting into our radios. Because Don't Say You Love Me, it's a global hit. Like, are you kidding me? Like, Don't Say You Love Me, who? Like, those are global hits. Even if you can argue, like, no, like, it's not the same as, let's say, Dynamite or Butter, it doesn't matter. BTS's fandom is so big. And also, these songs in general are big, even like with K-pop fans and stuff like that. So even if it's just fandom driven, it's still a lot of people listening to those songs. And that's why these songs chart so high and for so long on the Billboard Global, excluding the US. But when you include the US, you have all of these other things like pay for play that happens in the US. So that happens in radios. I feel like this tells a lot. This says a lot about how the hits in the US are not just they're not just hits because they are listened to by a lot of people. Don't Say Love Me is listened to by a lot of people, especially right now, and other BTS songs as well. But yeah, the US really doesn't care about any of that. Like there's pay for play and that's that. If it doesn't matter how big your song is, if you don't do the pay for play thing, you're not going to be on our chart or you're going to be lower in our chart. You need to pay. You need to pay. But excluding the US, the charts excluding the US, don't take that into consideration. So I don't know. I mean, let's celebrate Jin, but every single time that I see stuff like this, it's like so frustrating and I hate them so much. But it's still an amazing thing. Not surprised. I mean, yes, not surprised. But it tells me a lot because every single time that I read this, it's like Billboard Global excluding 200 USA chart. Like Billboard even had to do excluding US chart because of all of these tactics that happen in the US. I'll just say that. BTS now spent 200 consecutive weeks on global Spotify weekly top artist chart, only Asian group and K artists to do so. See, again, globally, BTS, even with no music in all of these years, 200 consecutive weeks on this global chart. What about the US? Like, I'm sorry, but if this was a Western group, they would be all over the radio. Like, it's so frustrating. And also, pay for play is the thing. So, longest charting song of all time by K soloist at number one on Japan's Spotify daily chart. We have Jin, we have Jimin, we have Jungkook. Jin, Don't Say You Love Me, Jimin, Who, and Jungkook 7. So once again, hit maker, hit maker, hit maker, a hit, a hit, a hit. Where are these songs on the US charts? All right, they didn't pay for play, so I guess they are not in a lot of US charts. But still, very, very congratulations. It's still congratulations. You can't convince me that US people don't listen to BTS. The US is one of the countries that listen to BTS the most. If BTS is number one in all of these countries, including Japan, including India, all of these huge music markets, and they are also like one of the biggest, like one of the countries that streams BTS the most is the US. But BTS is not so much in the US charts. It's because of the pay for play thing. Japan is still having a post concert blue Jinland right now. If Japan loves a South Korean artist, that is Jin. They love Jin. They love his music. They love Jin. Let's see this. According to Asian Feed, a recent study published in journal La Sociale has revealed that listening to BTS's music report better mental health, greater happiness, and improved overall well-being. BTS's music doesn't just top the charts, it's good for your mental health. The study also ties these positive results to the way BTS connects with their fans. By acknowledging ARMY directly in their lyrics, performances, and group forges a genuine emotional bond. So yes, studies show that scientifically you are happier when you listen to BTS. So when I say listen to BTS, I mean it for your happiness. So let's all listen to BTS and be happy. No, but honestly, I do listen to BTS and I am happy. Like BTS genuinely makes me like BTS's music, listening to their music genuinely makes me happy. And watching their performances is one of my favorite things to do. I love watching their live performances. One of my favorite things. BTS always boosts my mood, mental health. Exactly. The same thing happens with me. My hubby did say BTS is good for my mental health, so he's ahead of science. I mean, we kind of all say it, but it's nice to see that there is an actual scientific report on it because here it says science supports these findings. The American Psychological Association reports that music therapy can ease stress, boost resilience, and promote relaxation. These effects mirror BTS's impact on fans worldwide, where music uplift moods, foster connection, and strengthen emotional well-being. And also, the study also ties these positive results with to the way BTS connects with their fans. And it is true because it's not just about the music. I mean, I love the music, and that is what I love the most, I think, about BTS, but also the way they connect with fans. We watched Saturday's live stream on Monday, and everyone was so happy because of that live stream. It's this connection, this sense of community that BTS has with their fans, which doesn't happen. It doesn't happen with other fandoms. I'm really trying to see. I'm trying to. I'm trying to think of other fandoms, and they do have connections, but I don't see them the same way as I see BTS connection with Army. But probably I'm just biased because I am Army. Do you have to pay to take these surveys? Well, I don't know. It says a 2024 study published in journal La Sociale has revealed that listening to BTS can significantly improve mental health and well-being. I don't know if this is it seems like this is a study and I don't know if it's just some kind of questionnaire. Happy, happy since watching that live. I'm seeing just positive reactions. Army's being happy because of the live on Monday. The live on Saturday. I've been a fan of other groups before BTS, and I never felt the same direct artist fan connection with anyone else. Um, I agree because even if the fandom is very active on social media, I feel like even with a very active fandom on social media, the artists don't necessarily like reciprocate. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I feel like BTS does. They do have like they release songs specifically for Army that are not released like for commercial purposes. They just do it for Army because they want to. That's number one. Number two, they release songs because of their anniversary, just because. They release content because of their anniversary. They release content because of on their birthdays, they go on live and they celebrate with armies. And it's like they don't have to do that. Other artists, other celebrities, they don't go live on their birthdays to celebrate with their fans. They have their own parties at home and with celebrities, and that's how it is. Um, so yeah, I feel like that is a unique thing that BTS does. And of course, other you can say other K-pop groups do the same thing. It's just that I feel like it's not the same. That's not what I'm talking about. But anyways, it's just a personal opinion. They give back the love they get. Exactly. And then we have finally the official Weavers announcement for the BTS Movie Weeks. I think I have a title. What? What do you mean verification expired? One second. I need to log in. So we talked about how first we kind of were trying to figure out what this BTS movies thing was about. And I think we guessed it right because we said, okay, according to what it seems like, and with these numbers, it seemed like we guessed it right. It is going to be BTS concerts in the movie theater, and you can go here. Here it is. So this is a notice: BTS Movie Weeks release. Hello, we are excited to announce BTS Movie Weeks. Okay, cute poster. Light it up. And then we have BTS Movie Weeks, a series bringing you remastered versions of landmark performances that chronicled BTS's incredible journey. Will be released in theaters around the world on September 24, 2025. Experience 4 concert films, never before shown in theaters in vivid 4K resolution. So the films are going to be BTS 2016 Live, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life on Stage Epilogue, BTS 2017 Live Trilogy Episode 3, The Wings Tour The Final, BTS 2019 World Tour Love Yourself, Speak Yourself London, and BTS 2021 Master Sowusu. I'm getting the report that Jimin close up is missing in one of the trailers for BTS Movie Weeks. I didn't see the I didn't notice. I think I didn't even see the BTS Movie Week trailer, but if that is the case, they should change it immediately. And that's that. Like there's nothing else to say. They should change it immediately. So when are the dates? So this is the screening global, the screening period global from September 24 to October 5. But how is it going to be? I believe one movie, different day. They haven't to this day. Well, let's keep insisting until they change it. Of course, it's just a trailer, but it's still like fix it. Like I don't care, fix it. I don't care. Mm, isn't Speak Yourself London the show where the fans sang Young Forever? Um, yes, isn't it? I think so. I think so. Wembley. They posted the dates for each member on Instagram, I think. Um I haven't seen it. And why didn't they show it on the poster? Probably because it's different in different countries. I don't know, but it is going to be, I believe, one concert one day, second concert other day, third concert other day, fourth concert another day. And I even saw that it's not like Friday, 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 or like Saturday or something like that. It's like a special days of the week, like Monday and Wednesday and things like that. So hopefully you get the chance to go to at least one of these. Um, because I know that it's hard for some people to attend if it's just on the weekends or if it's one specific day. It looks like it's going to be like on different days of the week. Thursday and Sunday on in my country. See, so it's going to be like different days. You have a Thursday, you have a Sunday, so it's 2 weeks long though. Yes, it's just 2 weeks from September 24th to October 5th. That's not like a long period of time. So yeah, that's you know what? That's interesting because it's called BTS Movie Weeks and it's just 2 weeks. But still, like, sure, let's call it BTS Movie Weeks because the title is BTS Movie Weeks. I thought I was going to be like, I don't know, like 4 weeks or something because there's four concerts. But no, it's not going to be 4 weeks. It's going to be 2 weeks, different days. I don't think they ever do stuff like this where I'm from. Still, I would recommend you check it out because I said the same thing about my country, but I don't know. They are doing it. They are doing it in my country. So, oh, this is the official website that you can visit. BTSmovieweeks.com. Pretty easy to remember. BTSmovieweeks.com. So we have that. Oh, and that's all. So I have a dilemma. Can you choose which one to see? Totally. Like you pay for the ticket for the day you want to go. Just like a regular movie. What was I going to say? I have a dilemma. So I have a game planned. It's not a game. It's just that today I was on my Spotify account and then I realized I have a playlist. I have a list of me as a baby army back in 2020. I became an army in 2019, but in 2020 I was still a baby army. And I made a list ranking all of the BTS songs album by album, and I made them playlist. So I said it can be fun if I um, go through those lists and maybe show my list today and how different it is from when I was a baby army. However, you have to remember there are like 11 albums, and I don't know if I should do that now or on Friday with my sister because we've been going on for 1 hour and 43 minutes, but it may take me a while. So I don't know. Should I do it now or should I do it on Friday and end the live right now? What do you guys think? Let me do a poll. Do you want my Spotify, my baby army Spotify playlist? My baby army Spotify, my baby army song ranking today or Friday? Will Friday be long enough? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so today or Friday because I don't know. It may take me like an hour. So I don't know if I should do it today or on Friday. I see some discussions about them missing Jimin in one of the trailers. Honestly, I didn't know anything about this, but I feel like every single time that this happens, and it has happened with every single member, you have to know this. Somehow, sometimes, trailers, posters, they miss a member. And it's not just Jimin, it's not just Taeyong, it's not just Jungkook, it's all the members. They have been left out, every single member. And it's usually because of some mistakes. You know that, I know that, we all know that. And solos try to play this as no, it's always this member. No, it's like multiple members. This has happened to multiple members. I've seen many proof of different members being left out because of accidents, because of mistakes. It happens all the time. I believe that they should change it because it's a mistake and it should be changed. It should be fixed. But come on, like in the 4 trailers that were released, in only one, Jimin was not included, like his wide shot, or not wide shot, but like close shot was not included. That was probably most likely a mistake. They should change it, period. But come on. Come on. Like, this happens all the time. A member is always left out. Thank you. Twitter is dramatic as an app in general. Exactly. And that is why I don't like to give it importance, because it's always this member. Every single solo stand says that. Because all of the BTS members have been excluded from some posters or stuff like that on accident. Like, come on. But I still think that they should change it. They should fix it because it is a mistake. And even if it's a accidental mistake, I don't care. They should fix it. Okay, let's see the poll. Okay, 82% say Friday. Okay, so I'm going to do it on Friday. Let me do like a little, what is it? Like a little teaser, because I'm very excited for this one. I prepared this morning, but I want to give it time. I don't want to just rush into it and start right now and then I don't know. How much has my ranking of BTS songs changed? This is 2020 versus 2025. I promise I can even give you proof on Friday. I made these lists in 2020 when I was a baby army, and these were my picks. Like all of the albums, I ranked the songs. So back in 2020, this was my ranking for Too Cold for School. This was my ranking for Oh Are You Late Too. And what I want to do is how, like, do my list now and see, for example, maybe now I don't feel like Attack on Bangtan is my 3rd favorite. Probably I feel like it's my most favorite, and change the list. I don't know. I feel like it can be fun. So I want to give it time. So I will do this on Friday with my sister so we can fight about our opinions on these songs. Nice idea. Honestly, I was like, I don't know what I should do today. I want to do something fun, and then I went through my Spotify playlist just to get some inspirations, and then I came across this old playlist that I made, supposedly like in order of my favorite songs from each album. And I was like, as I was looking at some of these, I was like, I changed my mind completely from 2020 compared to 2025. I changed my mind in some of this list. Like, fight. We're probably going to fight then. If now that it's going to be with my sister, we're probably going to fight on Friday while we do this. It's going to be we're going to have another unofficial debate. Yes, because to do this new list, we'll probably have to debate it and then say, no, actually, what is it? We should agree on what to put, and where to put it. Boris's last nerve. There's going to be a lot of Boris's last nerve on Friday then. I could probably look up mine from my Spotify stats. Yes, I can also do that. It's just that I remember that I did these Spotify playlists. I did them manually, and I can show it to you guys. It's specifically from 2020. It was during the pandemic. I was very bored, and I did a lot of these fun game stuff for myself when it comes to BTS music and all of that. So I don't know. I'm excited. So thank you so much, everyone. I will end the poll And I will see you guys on Friday with my sister. We'll do these rankings. We'll see my old rankings of BTS songs, BTS albums. And then I'll put them in the 2025 version so we can see how different my favorite songs are, my ranking of favorite songs are. And I will do that with my sister, so I feel like it's going to be fun. So thank you so much, everyone. Remember to vote for Jimin, the VMAs. Remember to watch Dynamite because it's the anniversary. Dynamite on YouTube. So thank you so much, everyone, and I will see you guys on Friday.